Good evening, good evening, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Keys Boxing Gym Talk. I'm your host, K-Rob216. Thank you guys for tuning in this evening with me, man. Yeah, man, yesterday, or I think the day before, we had some breaking news, some major news in the boxing world, man. Zayas is about to put his 154-pound WBA, WBO titles on the line against none other than Ennis, man. I'm going to give you guys my take on this, how I feel about it, and maybe a little slight prediction. But before we get into that, though, I want you guys to like and subscribe. Yeah, man, I think it was announced the other day. I want to say Monday. Top Rank and Matchroom has come together to do business, and we got this mega fight going on June 24th at the Barclays Center, man. I cannot wait. I think the atmosphere is going to be wild. I think they're going to sell the arena out. Just being that Zayas, I know he's from Florida, born in Puerto Rico, from Florida, stays in Florida right now. But New York has a very, very huge Puerto Rican population, maybe the biggest Puerto Rican population in the United States. And along with Ennis, man, he's not too far from New York. I think a couple hours from New York City. So he's got fans in the New York area. I'm pretty sure people from Philadelphia are going to drive to his fight to go see him. Thinking I'm trying to find a way if I can go there to that fight to go, to support the brothers, man. Support them, both. I can't wait for this fight, man. Hats off to Zayas. His first defense of his title, he took on Baru for a unification fight, man, which he didn't have to do for the WBO title. He could have had a homecoming or something like that, or an easy fight or a voluntary defense or something if he could have asked the WBO for permission. But he took him on, and now he's taking on Ennis, man. I think a top 15 pound-for-pound best in the world. That speaks a lot of volumes for him, man. Boots, he's been getting a lot of criticism, from the fights he's been having, namely the last one against Limas. It was a first-round knockout. I honestly think if the fight went a little bit longer, like a 6-round, 7-round, an 8th-round knockout, I think he wouldn't have got that much criticism just because, it made it look so easy. It was over in 1 round. People didn't get their money's worth and stuff like that. They didn't get to see how efficient he was at 154 pounds. But he's about to make up for all that because on June 24th, he's taking on a unified, battle-tested champion, man. Me personally, man, I think this is like a good piece of the puzzle that we're going to see on who's going to be the top 154 lineal champion in the future. Like I said before, I think I said it in one of my videos a few weeks ago, I wasn't mad about the Virgil Ortiz and the Ennis fight crashing and not happening at all because of a lawsuit and arbitration from Golden Boy and Virgil Ortiz. I'm not mad at that fight. It would have been cool if the fight would have happened, but I'm more interested in this fight than I am interested in the Ennis versus Virgil Ortiz fight. It brought nothing to the table. All it brought to the table was money. That was it. No belts on the line, no nothing. No title eliminators, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Both of them, they would have been fighting for nothing, like I said, for money. Both of them didn't have a title or nothing like that, man. So I'm just happy this fight is happening. I hope Virgil Ortiz get his situation straight with Golden Boy so we can see him fighting for a title pretty soon. He's yet to be a world champion yet. And I just think that would have been ridiculous putting him in there with Boots already. But nevertheless, though, man, this is part of the puzzle, like I said. Zayas and Ennis. Right now, my mind switches, but like right now I have Ennis winning this fight. Zayas is a great fighter. He has great technique and stuff like that. He has some skill, but he does tend to fade late and likes to trade towards the end of the fights, just like he did with Baru. He can't afford to do that with a man like Ennis and stuff like that. I think Ennis is going to be pot-shotting him all night. Ennis has a lot more quicker reflexes than Baru, and he's going to put that on display even late into the fight. And I think he's going to catch Zayas with a lot of punches. Might even stop him. That's just me. I'm hoping that it's going to be a great competitive fight, which I think it is. But I think we're going to get our victor of that fight towards the end of the rounds, like the 9th, 10th, 11th rounds. We got to see what Zayas do, unless he, gets that together in training camp. He started slugging in the 10th, 11th, and the 12th rounds. Boots is, like I said, a lot more accurate with his punches than Baru, and his reflexes are a lot quicker. This is going to tell us part of the puzzle of who is at the top of the 154-pound food chain. Right now, we got the number one man, and I'm not even going to deny him. I have to give credit where credit is due with Sebastian Fandora. Now he took apart Keith Thurman last Saturday, man. Took him apart, and that pressure that he brings in the ring, man, that's going to be a problem for anybody in the 154-pound division. So I'm waiting to see how this plays out, man. Everything plays out, but for right now, June 24th, man, I will be reserving my date either on pay-per-view or even me driving to New York to go see that fight, because I definitely want to see that. I definitely want to experience that atmosphere. It's going to be wild there, man. So, man, that's all I got right now, man. I just want to give my take on it, give my prediction, and just let you guys know how big of this is from both men. Namely Xander Zayas. We know he's got a promoter that's not like, he's not going to protect any of his fighters. He's an old school promoter that put on some of the best fights that we've known the man. Ali, Frazier, I want to say Sugar Ray Hearns, Hagler Hearns, and the stuff that goes on. De La Hoya, Trinidad, De La Hoya, Whitaker, and he's continuing on his legacy by, putting his fighter out there. So I'm happy about this fight, man. You guys should be too, man. So, I probably will be dropping a video later on tonight or maybe early in the morning. It's about Mayweather. We hearing that this fight is an exhibition now. But for right now, though, I want you guys to please like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, please, man. And I'm thankful that you guys are tuning in to me, even my little views that I got, but I'm still thankful for all of that, man. So like and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later on today, man.